Hello, Mana here, and today we are playing an RPG Maker horror game called Momoka, about a girl who was sent to a middle school over the summer for 3 weeks, and well, boredom ensues, and there's some rumors about certain things that happen after 3 AM, and, well, I don't think it's going to end well from the title screen. It's, yeah, it's not looking good, so, but we'll see what happens. This is a bit of a classic RPG Maker horror game, I feel like. It's pretty well known. It was originally developed in 2018. I believe the person who made it is actually working on a remake as well as a prequel, which is pretty cool. They also somewhat recently released a fan sequel to the original Corpse Party game, so yeah, kind of interesting stuff. I'll have links to a few of those in the description, hopefully, if I remember. And yeah, just hope you're doing well, and thank you for watching. Warning. Graphic depictions of blood and gore. Sexual content mentioned but never depicted. And future Mana just cutting in here real quick to give a flashing lights warning. I don't know how necessary it is. I figure with that kind of thing it's just best to play it safe. There's a couple of points where I have to spam the A button and it flashes red when I do it, so yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there as well. Thank you. Alrighty. Guess we'll see what that means later. So have you guys heard about the rumor? The one about the priest in the church? I heard everyone was talking about it during dinner. What was that all about? Seriously, you don't know the full story? Not really. Momoka, do you know it? Nuh-uh, come on, tell us. Oh, okay, that's Momoka then. Momoka Harimoto. And Kumi Odagiri. Alright, I'll tell you. I'm sure you've noticed, but Mutsuki Catholic Middle School has its own church that we go to mass on Sundays. Mutsuki? I think it's I feel like I'm saying that a little weird. I'm sure you noticed, but Mutsuki Catholic Middle School has its own church that we go to mass on Sundays. But we got no priest. It's an all-girls school after all. One man with all these girls? Not good. Hee. But once upon a time, this school did have a priest. They say that he was a good guy, until one day. Oh, I know what. It turned out he was filling up some of the girls and even the sisters, right? What a creep. Chizuru Kihara, okay. Hey, I thought you didn't know the story. I was trying to spook you both. I only knew because everyone here was talking about it, that's why. Oh, that's not good. I don't know the story. I can still get spooked, Kumi. I guess, but fine, whatever. So like Chizuru spoiled, it turned out that the old dude couldn't keep his hands to himself. One of the sisters had found out that he was doing and became furious. So furious, in fact, that in the middle of a confession the priest was having with a student, the sister barged in the confessional booth, gun in hand, shot the priest in the head and killed him. Oh man, and yeah, damn. But for reference, I'm pretty sure like the characters who are talking now, they're like 13, 14, so yeah. No one really cares about what happened after that. Flash forward till today. They say if you go in the church and sneak into the second confessional booth at 3 AM, then proceed to have a confession like normal, will cause the ghost of the priest to answer you. And if you don't confess your greatest sin, then he'll haunt you forever. Boo! Not gonna lie, that was pretty weak, Kumi. Not only that, but the whole ghost thing is just super fake too. Shut it, I told you Chizuru ruined the atmosphere. Arisa Yokouchi? Could you please keep it down over there? It's late and I'm trying to sleep. Well, how about you get up from that bed and say it to our faces? Kumi, shut up. Sorry, Yokoichi. We'll keep it down. Anyway, yeah, not only was your delivery way off, but ghosts don't exist. If you two are sure about it, why don't you both go down there and see for yourselves? You're kidding, right? It's 10 PM. No way I'm going to stay up until 3 AM for the appointed time. Unlike you, I actually care about my image. I need my beauty sleep. I don't know. Sounded like a bunch of cowards to me. Okay, then why don't we all go? I'm more inclined to do this if we're all in this together. No way I'm going. I know I'm the one who suggested it, but you guys are the ones who don't believe in ghosts. And since I know they do exist, it's only fair that you and Chizuru have to go. Alright, keep your voice down. I'm willing to go if you are, Momoka. Alright, fine. We'll just prove to Kumi that ghosts don't exist. It's not just the ghosts I'm worried about though. They probably keep the church locked during the night. You guys probably have to find a way to sneak inside. I saw that in the sister's room there's a ring of keys. You in the sister's office? You want us to sneak in there and steal them? Unless you plan on shape-shifting through those church doors, I don't see any other way. It'll be no problem, Momoka. I may be an amateur when it comes to mischief, but well, first time for everything. Alright, let's do it then. Alright, we have a plan. I feel like it's a bad plan, but we have a plan. Alright, it's 2 AM. You guys know what you're doing, right? Yeah, I'll knock on the sister's office door and run away, ding-dong ditch style. And when Chizuru makes more noise down the hall, Sister Kazuko will come out and investigate. That's when I'll sneak in and get the keys. Pretty solid plan, right? It's good enough, I guess. Don't get caught out there. Good luck. Not very encouraging, but okay. Oh, alright. Okay, doesn't look like we have a menu. Oh, we spoke too soon. We do have a menu. Okay, we can save whenever we want. Big fan. You're not chickening out now, are you? I'm not chicken. Huh? Yokoichi, you're still awake? You're all being too loud. I couldn't sleep. Sorry, Yokoichi. I'll try to force Kumi to sleep earlier next time. Oh, Yokoichi? You all know the room is fake, so why are you going? In regular confession, you're supposed to tell the priest all your sins anyway. There's no sacrifice. Well, yeah, but don't you think this place is a little mundane? Spicing it up like this can't hurt. Learning about God is never mundane. And could you please forgive us? We're gonna go now. Yeah, Yokoichi, I think. Okay, yeah, all Japanese names, so, okay. I'll do my best. Everyone's clothes besides Chizuru's are in here. Even though they are required to wear their uniforms during the day, they are able to change into their own clothes during free time. Okay. Chizuru's clothes cram the cabinet. Momoka thinks to herself if she really needed to bring so many outfits. On top of the drawer, an artificial potted plant rests peacefully. Though it is fake, the scent it gives off is quite nice. That's weird. Huh. Inside the drawer are various hairbrushes, as well as toothbrushes in their own little plastic bags. This is Momoka's bed. Just looking at it makes me want to sleep. This is Kumi's bed. Hey, quit snooping around in my bed. You got no business there. And I thought I was a self-conscious one. This is Chizuru's bed. Okay, I think we covered that then. What was that one? Inside the drawer are personal items belonging to each of the girls. Okay. Off we go. Being out in the halls at 2 AM is pretty eerie. It sure is. And you hear that rain? Maybe we should have thought a little more about this. Oh man, I didn't even think about the rain. But if we go back now, Kumi will think we're a bunch of cowards. A little rain never hurt anyone, right? Come on, we can do this. The sister's office is the door at the back of the main entrance. Okay. Probably fine. I don't know what's with the artificial plants that give off a nice smell. I feel like they generally just smell like plastic, if anything. Okay, nothing changed there. Momoka doesn't want to disturb the other girls. Fair. Alright, I guess they're the dorm rooms. Any, well, yeah, I guess we got a menu, but no, like, there's no, like, inventory or anything. So we probably won't be finding any items. Okay. I guess I'll just throw a save, like, every so often in case we accidentally progress before we check stuff or anything like that. Because yeah, I'm not really sure how long this game is. I believe there's 2 endings, but one of them is more just like a game over. It's pretty linear, I believe. But we'll try and get both of them, obviously. Okay, this is the door. Yeah, Sister Kazuko is still inside. It looks like she's sleeping on her desk. Really? I kind of feel bad for waking her up like this then. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Mind hiding someplace else, Momoka? Of course, give me a moment. Come on, Chizuru. I know you got this. Okay, 1, 2... Okay, now's my chance. Momo can't leave without the keys. Go, go, go! Okay, now's my chance. Yeah, I reloaded just to check if we could go down there, but it was the same. Wait, can I go this way? Not this way! Touche, touche. Keys, keys. I'm looking for keys. Ah, there they are. Right on top of the desk. Gotcha. Alright, let's get out of here. Is Chizuru okay? Did she get caught? Oh. Ah, you got the keys, right? Come on, let's get moving. Hi! No way. Already? Okay. Oof, it's freezing out here. And the rain certainly isn't helping. If we stay under the covered walkways, we should be relatively dry. What got you running out there like that anyway? Were you almost caught? I realized that once I got into the hallway, Sister Kazuko was going to see me in plain sight. I panicked and hid inside the cabinet outside. When Sister Kazuko came in, she knocked on some of the dorms. When the girls let her in, I bolted out of there. She must have thought it was one of the girls there. Really? This whole thing is causing a lot more trouble than I anticipated. Tell me about it. Alright, we're here at the church. Hand me the keys. Here you go. No way. What is it? Don't tell me the keys don't work. The door's unlocked. Did they just forget? All of that for nothing. That's just annoying. Let's get inside. Okay. So far, so good. Feels like I'm being watched by the statue. That's less good. Alright, we're here. It's only 2:20 AM. We really underestimated how long this would take, huh? Yeah. It's not so bad. We could use this as bonding time. Yeah, totally. And you know what Kumi ended up doing? She squirted that mustard straight into her eye. Ouch, that sounds really painful. Yeah, but she was laughing and crying at the same time. It was so funny. You and Kumi sound like you've been friends for a long time. I'm glad I met you both here. Me too, Momoka. We're about to make our own funny story too. Look, it's 2:56 AM. We gotta get in there quick. Shall we both go in, or... Don't worry, I got this. Just keep an eye on the clock. Okay, I'll call out when it's 3 AM. Chizuru's so nice. What a sweetheart. Oh, this is gonna turn bad. I mean, it's all so sweet and nice right now. Bonding and silly, you know, staying up late and... it's gonna go bad. It's 3 AM. Start now, Chizuru. Okay. I don't know how it's gonna go bad, but it's gonna go bad. Did you start yet? I can't hear you. Well, I guess that's the point. They must have soundproofed the booth so people outside wouldn't hear. Well, it's 3:02 AM now. You can come out now. Have you seen anything yet? Chizuru? Come on, how can you not... Huh? Chizuru? Not this way. Touche. I gotta check, okay? Chizuru, are you alright? Why'd you scream like that? It's pitch black in here. I can't see a thing. Hey, come on, this isn't funny. Say something already. I swear if... Boo! Did I get you? No. I totally did though. You should have seen the look on your face. You jerk. You say that, but you got a half smile on you. Baka. Since when did you become Kumi all of a sudden? I think you rubbed off her personality a bit. Hey, at least I can actually scare someone, right? Anyway, let's get out of here. I didn't see anything and I totally didn't confess my gravest sin. So it really was a rumor? Now we can go shove it in Kumi's face. Let's go. Huh? Isn't that another girl walking this way? Yeah, it is. Huh? Don't tell me. You guys just came back from the church? We did. Were you going to see if the rumor was true too? Yeah, did you guys see him? Was he all creepy and all that? Why don't you see for yourself? Here, take the church keys. Just remember to lock the door when you're done. Oh man, thanks. That must mean he's really real. Seems like we're not the only ones interested in it. I guess it really is a popular rumor. How was it? Did you guys shit your pants or what? Don't be gross. The whole thing was a waste of time. There's no ghost. Waste of time, you say? Ha! I knew there was no ghost. I just wanted to make you guys look stupid. That's what you get for ruining my story. You realize you had to stay up as long as us, and the Chizuru and I were interested anyway. I'd say that you wasted your own time. Yeah, but... Ah, fuck. Anyway, I'm dead tired. I need to get to bed. Good night, everyone. Yeah, we have to get up in 4 hours. Lame. Well, so far so good. And then Momoka got super worried. No way. And then what? Eh? What? You're telling Kumi about the scare you gave me? Wow, that sure woke you up. And then I yelled out boo, and that really freaked her out. I'm telling you should have been there. Haha, nice. Hey, you're not so bad yourself, Chizuru. Maybe you should drop your pop idol dreams and be a storytime teller. I'll consider it. Someone's at the door? Good morning, girls. Last night there was apparently 2 girls who snuck out at around 2 to 3 a.m. We're going door by door to see who done it. If any of you girls did it or know who did, please let me know. If you turn yourselves in, your punishment will be greatly reduced. Huh? You're accusing us of mischief or what? No, but if any of you are lying, God always reveals the truth. Well, none of us did it, so you can go and check the other girls. See you at breakfast, Sister Takako. Takako? Very well then. I know who did it. Ah, thank you, Yokoichi. Yokoichi. What do you know? It was Harimoto and Kihara. They both left last night to sneak into the church. Is this true? Damn. Not cool. Not cool. No, it isn't. It was just me. I went to the church by myself. Chizuru didn't go. Momoka. Yokoichi? Sorry, it was just Harimoto who went. Thank you, Yokoichi. Harimoto, please come with me. Yes, sister. Damn, not cool, man. Not cool. What the fuck is your problem? Why would you go and snitch on him like that? Damn it, it's whatever. The punishment of sneaking out past curfew is exile from everyone for 2 days, right? It won't be so bad, I guess, but still. Thank you, Momoka. I'll have to thank her for taking one for the team next time. Yeah, Momoka MVP, man. Like, seriously. Momoka followed Sister Takako out of the room and into the hallway. Some of the girls have already gotten out of their dorm rooms and were hanging around the hallways waiting to be called for breakfast. As Momoka continued following the footsteps of her sister, she could feel every pair of eyes locked onto her. Momoka became very self-conscious. Finally, they arrive at the sister's office. This is where Momoka was going to be staying for the next 2 days in punishment. Sister Takako opens the door and walks inside. Momoka follows suit, but when the sister closed the door behind her, something sharp pinched Momoka's neck. Whatever it was lodged deep inside her. Another sister was hiding behind the door and stabbed Momoka in the neck with a needle, injecting whatever fluid that was inside straight into her bloodstream. The pain was too much for Momoka. She yelped and she tumbled onto the floor, clenching her neck and trying to understand what was happening to her. Any neck movement she made, Momoka's neck would ache in pain. She tried to keep her head up straight, but it felt like her cranium was getting heavier each passing moment. Momoka finally hung her head down and her body slumped onto the floor. She was now unconscious. Okay, well that escalated fast. I wasn't expecting the sisters to be the bad guys. Okay. What is this? Why can't I see? Who's there? Momoka orders her arms to remove the blindfold in her eyes, but they are restricted by a rope that is digging into her wrists. She tries to move the rest of her body, but it is all prohibited. Momoka is strapped down to a table. That's shuffling. Is someone in here with me? Yeah. 2 cold hands place themselves on each of Momoka's thighs, grasping her fat tightly. There are 2 people, each on opposite sides of the table. What's going on? Why am I like this? Untie me! Ah, what? Suddenly, Momoka feels a row of cold metal teeth on both her thighs. What the fuck is happening? The sensation sends shivers throughout her body. Every single hair is standing straight up. Stop, please! The 2 rows of hundreds of tiny steel blades begin pressing down into Momoka's thighs, moving back and forth simultaneously. Yep. The blades vigorously tear through her skin and break through her fat. The deeper the saws go, the more animalistic Momoka's screams become. Momoka can feel the blood spraying from her legs. Okay. The blade suddenly struck something smooth and hard, Momoka's leg bone. The people removed the blades as if removing a knife from a cake to cut another slice. Momoka thanks God in heaven that they seem to have stopped, but her injuries send waves of unbearable agony straight to her brain to remind her that she may be moments away from death. Okay, things escalated real fast. With all the blood spurting from her wounds, it feels as though she is urinating from the legs. Her blood drips down her legs and into her once clean socks, tainting them crimson. It hurts. It hurts so much. God, it hurts. Huh? No, stop. No more, please, I'm begging you. The loud noise of a high-speed rotary machine echoes in the cramped room, reducing Momoka's hearing into nothing more than a constant high-pitched ringing. Momoka can't even hear the sounds of her own pain-induced screaming as the rotary blade fits itself inside her open wound, continuing where the last set of tools previously left off. The machine cuts through her bone and instantly minces the flesh that was still there below it, suddenly separating her leg from her thigh. The final slice sends Momoka into shock, causing her to lose consciousness once again. What the fuck is happening? When Momoka finally comes to, she finds herself slumped to a metal chair. Her hands are tied behind the back of the chair and she can't seem to escape. What? The first thing that Momoka notices about herself is the absence of legs. She tries sending signals down her spine with her brain to move a limb, but the signals end abruptly at her thigh. It's a foreign and phantom feeling that Momoka can't wrap her head around. Lifting her thigh with her core, she sees sutures at the ends of the stump. The stitches are keeping the skin together, almost resembling packaged sausages. What happened to me? Sour vomit rises up Momoka's throat as she begins to feel lightheaded. The uncomfortable feeling of not having her legs anymore, combined with why this happened to her, was getting to her. Momoka moves her head around to get an idea as to where she is. Stone everywhere. A basement, maybe? I can feel the wall with my hands here, and the restraints are pretty weak, actually. Let me try this. Yeah. Momoka breaks free from her restraints and face plants into a puddle of something sticky and viscous. The right side of her face is coated with it. Gross. What is this? Momoka sits up and stares at her two stumps once again, trying to build up her mental fortitude to keep going and find escape. Testing her strength, Momoka plants her hands on the floor and drags herself a few feet. It's tiring, but Momoka needs to ensure if she wants to escape from the room. Why? Why does this have to happen to me? My legs. What the fuck? I need to just pause for a second. Holy shit. That was a lot. Suddenly. My brain's going in like 12 directions. Because there is one direction which is thinking, I could definitely see in a remake being able to depict a lot more of that. I mean, not graphically, but like, it was a lot of black screen text kind of thing. Like, I feel like seeing it we're not seeing it depicted, but like, it would be better if you could see the character in the game moving around where they went. I don't know, that's a whole separate thing from like the holy shit factor. It was just, yeah, okay. Wait, push, pull. Oh, okay. This is so messed up. Skeletal remains are sprawled out across the floor. The bleach white color of the bones complement the color of the stone floor. An actual dead body? God, what the hell is going on? I don't want to die like this. Please, God, I don't want to die. I'm guessing this is going to be locked. The large steel door rattles in place when tried. It can't be opened without a key. There's something sparkling up there. I can't reach it from here though. I need a height boost. Right. This is like so just... Oh, alright, I see. Gotcha. There's something in here, but I can't even reach my hand far enough to get it. I'll have to figure it out with something. Oh. Right. Yeah. I'm sorry. There's nothing else. Momoka picked up a long bone from the skeleton. Please forgive me. There's something in here. I feel bad, but if I use the bone I just got... Oh, Ah! That was just the sound of the bone breaking. But this came out too. It's a key. Little suspicious. Not sure why there'd be a key there. The large steel door rattles in place when tried. It can't be opened without a key. I have the key, but I can't reach the keyhole. Ah. Right. That makes sense. Ah, it's just so messed up. Momoka used the steel key. This has to be the basement of some sort. And it's so cold down here too. My thighs have gone numb from dragging across the floor. Yeah. No way, it's a wheelchair. An old and beat up wheelchair that looks like it's moments away from falling apart is parked against the wall in the hallway. The wheels have been thoroughly rusted. Momoka tests its durability by jumping on it a few times and shaking it. Turning the wheel causes some rust to fall off the gears. It's a little wobbly, but it's definitely way better than dragging my body across the floor everywhere. Yeah, I can see that. It's faster. Oh, okay. The steel door rattles when tried. It is unable to open. Same with that one. Same with that one. You gotta be kidding me. Stairs? Once I've explored this floor thoroughly, I'll see about climbing these. Yeah, that's reasonable. Huh? What's up with this room? It's completely empty. Huh? The ground. What's going on? Suddenly the wheels of Momoka's wheelchair began to buckle. Thinking that the chair was in the middle of falling apart, she looks to the side. Huh? Instead, Momoka sees that multiple red and slimy worms have sprouted from the ground and were entangling themselves in her wheels. What? The floorboards become soft and malleable, and Momoka slowly sinks into the ground. Momoka was so distracted by the tentacles that she didn't notice the room itself change. Momoka looks up to see that the entire room is transformed into some hellish chamber. The floor, walls, and ceiling were made up of what looks to be raw meat stretched across each plane. Ah! Before her mind could even process what she is seeing, a thick mass covers the ends of Momoka's thighs. Whatever it was, it felt like slimy pig fat and it was undoing her sutures. Stop! It hurts! It hurts! Momoka screamed in pain, but she wasn't restricted like last time. She dove off the chair and fell on the floor. The floor rippled from Momoka's impact and continued to ruffle as she scrambled herself to the door. Momoka reached the door, but without the chair's height boost, she was unable to reach the knob. She turned around to shrink back against the door. Huh? It's open? The door must have been broken because when Momoka leaned on it, it swung open, causing her to spill out into the hallway. What was wrong with that room? My stitches. God, no. Momoka looks down to see that her sutures have been ripped out, and that her 2 wounds are now reopened. She's losing blood. No, this can't be. The stairs. Maybe I can find a first aid kit upstairs. Oh god, man. This is so fucked up. Wait, I gotta check. I don't want to check, but I gotta check. Momoka tried to reach the doorknob, but it's futile without the wheelchair's height boost. Are we This is so messed up. So many ways. I was not expecting this. There's no way I better climb up these stairs. But I have to. Momoka figures that the easiest way for her to climb this set of stairs is to do it one at a time. She sits on the first step and then uses all her strength to sit herself on the next. The strength she's forcing out of herself causes her thighs to throb out blood. Momoka watches herself leave a trail of blood up the stairs, moaning and groaning in pain each passing moment. Momoka wants to puke and she does. She spills gastric juices out her mouth, staining her shirt and steps in warm vomit. She feels lightheaded but soldiers on. At this point, Momoka doesn't even want to be saved. She can only hope that the next person she sees will do her the favor of ending her life, putting a stop to all this pointless torment. I've made it to the top. Momoka's voice comes out hoarse, her throat still stinging from when she threw up. She crawls a few feet away from the stairs and goes limp. Just how much blood did she lose, Momoka wonders. She thinks if it was even worth the struggle out of the room in the first place. Momoka remembers when her mum told her that she would be going to Mutsuki Catholic Middle School for girls. She was annoyed at first, but ultimately went with it to please her parents. If this was how it was going to turn out, Momoka would have thrown a tantrum. She wouldn't have cared if it made her look like a spoiled brat. Anything was better than this, she thinks. Someone's coming. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah. I guess I don't need to voice that one. Kill. Huh? What? What is this? Momoka was flabbergasted. She couldn't believe that lying on the ground with no legs and bleeding out very badly was a girl who looked exactly like her. No, not even look like. This was her. Momoka thought. The Momoka clone had her uniform stained with red and yellow juices, and her eyes were dull. She didn't have a lot of time left in her. Please, kill. What's going on? So wait, are we playing... Now I don't know. Are we playing a different Momoka? Like, I don't... Like at the beginning, what color was her text? Because right now, the one we're playing... Like, there's yellow text and kind of a light, whatever pink you'd call that color, like the name. So, what was it at the beginning? Okay, I just double checked to be sure. Yes, it was yellow. Momoka had a yellow name at the beginning, and the one we're currently playing has yellow name. So I assume that means the one we're talking to here is a different one. Momoka has already seen grotesque imagery since coming to the basement, but it was this sight of the clone that seemed to have really gotten to her. Also, are we actually talking clones? Wait, what? Momoka put hands on her and moaned, but the clone on the ground was trying to tell her something. Momoka didn't even want to listen to her. Kill me, please. I'm begging you, kill me. Kill? The clone resembled a wounded animal. It was whimpering, it was moaning, and it was very much in pain. It was clearly a human. Was it okay to end its life? But the more it writhed in pain, the more Momoka couldn't stand it. The uncanny resemblance to her own self was eating at her brain, and felt like she could feel its pain too. Momoka wrapped her small hands around the being's throat. Momoka could feel the neck of the clone strain, and watched as its eyes rolled into the back of its head. Its face was turning purple and drool was dripping from the corners of its mouth. The clone's body continued to contort and its jaw went slack. Finally, after 5 minutes of torture, it moved no more. It went limp like a rag doll. Momoka's stomach bubbled and then spurted gastric juices up her esophagus where it erupted out her mouth. She never felt so sick in her life. Oh, hey look, it's Momoka. No kidding? We've been worried sick about... What the fuck? Momoka, what happened? Are you okay, Momoka? Everything's fine, we're all here now. I had to... It's okay. Come on, we gotta leave. We have to tell everyone what's going down in here and leave this fucking place. But how? The nearest town isn't miles away. We'd have to walk through the forest with no map. If that's how it is, then we can try calling for help and keep it low until the police arrive. The school gets mail and food and other stuff from trucks every once in a while, right? We can call for help with a radio or a phone that they have somewhere in this place. I don't think Momoka wants to stay any longer, so let's go. Okay, are you ready to leave, Momoka? Yeah, just give me a minute. Actually, why are you guys down here? Well, after the whole waste ordeal and you left, one of the sisters came by the room. She was acting super strange, asking where you went, and after we said we didn't know, she bolted off. Kumi and I looked at each other and knew something was up. We figured you went to the basement to find answers. And the things they're doing down here? What the fuck? They've got rooms dedicated to torturing girls. Yeah, I saw. And the clone thing? Don't tell me. That was actually true? Come on, let's go. But like, are they clones? Because I'm only going by the color, the name text. Like, the color of the name text feels like that's the best we've got. But so that brings up like, are they a different version than the beginning? Because this Momoka that we're now controlling a different Momoka, and this one has a pink name, not yellow. Oh, we can go back down here. Interesting. I don't even know how to process at all what's happening. I just... Okay. I mean, do we check this room? I don't think we should. But... This room's normal now. Okay. Oh, I have so many questions. And what happens if we didn't, like, kill her? Like... Is that gonna be the other ending? No way. This wasn't here when we got down here. They trapped us. Just trying to find another way out. Sister Keiko's note, 1 of 3. There is a note lying on the ground here. The lettering is sloppy and all over the place, but is still readable. Well, I guess that being an alcoholic has been good for one thing. To be honest, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I mean, the only one who doesn't. All the sisters do, not me. I thought being a sister would help me, but I found myself in an unspeakable mess. I'm jotting all this down for my sake, really. But if someone does end up reading this, don't think I'm crazy. There's an alien down here. Okay, I don't know that it's really an alien, but it's not from this world. Or at least it hasn't been discovered. What? It stops here. Maybe we should be glad it stops there. Did you read that right? An alien? What does it even mean? I'm just, like, I'm stuck on the whole name color thing, because if this is a different Momoka, like, are they this? Okay, it's fine. Questions maybe. I'll worry about my brain stuff later. What the floor opened up. Feels like someone's screwing with us. God, I hope this is not another torture room. I've had enough of this place already. You can say that again. Footsteps. Someone's coming. Hurry, let's get inside, quick. Sister Etsuko. I saw the newborn. The girls have killed it. The newborn. They're heading into room 2C. Bring everyone out here. If they escape and tell everyone, we'll have to go through the fallout plan. Go through with our fallout plan. What? Oh, God, no. Forget about the girls. It escaped its room. You guys carry out the plan. I'll take care of the girls down here. Sister Etsuko readies the magnum in her hand. She says a prayer in her head. Okay. The bricks on the wall are slightly different color than the rest. Sister Keiko's note, 2 out of 3. There is a note lying on the ground here. The lettering... Yep. Okay, I'll start from the top. Please believe me when I say this, but what they're doing at this school is this. The sisters spread this rumor about a priest in the church and yada yada, basically getting the girls to leave their dorms at night. They made it up so they could punish the ones who go outside. And while they say in the rules that the punishment is a mere exile from everyone for 2 days, what they do is much, much worse. The sisters drug the girls, then take them to one of the basement rooms and cut off their legs from the thigh down. They tied the ends of their thighs and let them dry out for 2 days before being put into the priest's room. Now, I know what you're thinking. The priest's room? I thought you said that was just a rumor. Well, sorta. The thing is, Mutsuki Catholic Middle School didn't used to have a priest. It does have a priest. And he's still around, you see. I had to dig up some information about this, but I think I know the full story. Mutsuki Catholic Middle School did have a priest, and as far as I know, he was a very nice man. In fact, nothing on the records ever say that he touched staff. If something so gross had happened, it surely would have made the news, right? But I couldn't find anything. It must be an added detail that the girls themselves put in as it got passed around. Now I know that sounds relatively normal, albeit a bit strange so far, but I think I might lose some of you on the next point. If the priest never got shot by the sister, then what did happen to him? I'll tell you what, he's turned into some monster. A literal one. Some alien crawled into his ear and changed him completely. He's not what he used to be. But this alien, it's addicted to sex. I'm going all over the place, but hear me out. This thing landed on Earth. It's from an advanced species that humans can't even comprehend. The reason why the school is able to provide so much food is because the alien is able to use the discarded legs of the girls and turn it into some kind of mega fertilizer. So if this thing is super smart, then it's on Earth for one thing, to replace the human race with its own intelligent beings. Either alien hybrids or what, this thing is meant to destroy. But like I said before, it's addicted to sex. The son of a bitch isn't so smart after all. What the hell is she talking about? Could the priest really be some monster? The deeper we go into this basement, the more fucked up shit we find. I bet we're the only sane ones left. But could it really be true? The stuff this sister is talking about? We've seen it down here. The removing leg thing. How the school is able to grow its own food. And what's up with the sex part? Don't tell me whatever this thing is doing. God, I just don't get it. I'm sick of it. I want to go home. Away from this terrible, terrible place. Come on, let's leave. I want to get out of here too. Oh, okay. That's a lot to process. But also, like, where does the cloning part come into it? And I'm still stuck on the name color thing, and I'm just gotta press forward. Hopefully things are revealed, and we can circle back to theorizing and my brain spiraling later. Because my god. We'll keep up the saves, and... Do you think the person from outside is gone yet? I'd hope so. Okay, so we can leave. What's up with here? The bricks on the wall are slightly different color than the rest. Okay. Nothing more to that? Oh, well, that door's open now. Huh? The door to this room was locked before. Do you think those footsteps from earlier came through here? Could be. If they went through here, wouldn't we have seen them by now? Maybe we managed to slip past them and they went to the bottom floor? Let's be on guard just in case. The bricks in this part of the wall are slightly different color. Upon closer inspection, one of the bricks is jutting out. Press it. Momoka pressed it and hears a large click. Nothing in the room seems to have changed. Okay, I guess that's done something in the other room. There's another one here though. And here. The steel door is locked. We should try looking around these other rooms we passed. Maybe we overlooked something? Okay. Guess we'll head back to that other one. It's kind of weird. I mean, everything's weird. Why am I calling this weird? This is the most normal part so far. The bricks on the wall are slightly different color than the rest. Oh. When pressed, the wall opens up and reveals a tiny opening. On the wall, an axe is hung. Whoa, an axe. Hey, hand me that thing. I should be the one carrying it around. Yeah, you are the tallest one out of us. You're probably the one who can do the most damage. Kumi was handed the axe. After taking the axe off the wall, a familiar click is heard again. Okay. Wait, why an axe? Trying to think if something's come up and forgetting. No, I don't think there's been anything so far. Alright. Moving on. Large click. I guess we have to just keep doing that in each room. Okay. Hey, the door's unlocked now. We can get out of here. Yeah. Suddenly, the wall opens up and reveals a small closet within the wall. Give me a break. We're in some kind of fucking fucked up adventure movie or what? Let's just take a look. It's really cramped in here, not to mention dusty. Sister Keiko's note 3 of 3. There is a note lying on the ground here. The lettering is sloppy and all over the place, but it's still readable. This thing isn't all that different from humans after all. I don't know who was this thing's first victim, but he turned the school into some kind of fucked up alien little girl sex ring. It's got all the sisters under some kind of alien influence, doing whatever it asks them with no question. I think I'm not affected when I'm drunk, so I'll be making sure to conserve all the alcohol I have. This monster commands the other sisters to remove the legs of those captured girls and tie them to chairs so it's a lot easier to have sex with them. But the most fucked up part about it is that they sterilize the girls beforehand. They take water hoses and put the heat up until it's blistering, and then they just, God, why? It's fucking horrible. They do this so that the girls don't get impregnated by whatever the alien is, and they swap out the girls each semester. But obviously a plan like that has flaws. How are they able to do this without raising suspicion? Well, the monster thought of a plan for that too. When they dry the girls out after removing the legs, they collect cups of their blood. They then do this weird ritual that involves them mixing this blood with the sister's own menstrual blood. The alien then swallows this solution and have sex with the sisters, and almost instantly, the sisters look like they're 9 months pregnant. They give birth to the exact replicas of the victims, and they're all unconscious. They cut the umbilical cords and somehow implant fake memories in them. Once they bring this full-size clone back to the office, they inject it with drugs to wake it up and send it back to its dorm room. So, okay. God damn. So yeah, that would have been the Momoka we was originally playing. They sent her down here, and the one we're playing now is the replacement who was going to continue up there for a time being. Yeah. What the? This can't possibly be true. The note mentions the monster creates an exact replica. Does that mean I feel sick? What's going on? I don't understand any of it. Momoka, come on, I mean, clones, you're real, right? The truth is that Momoka doesn't even know anymore. Whether she was really a clone or not was bothering her. She thinks back to the Momoka clone that she put out of its misery. There was no denying it. Momoka killed herself. It wasn't an it at all. It was the original Momoka. The real one. The one whose reality only mattered. The existential thought put the clone's mind on the brink of madness. If it hadn't been for the two acquaintances by its side, it would have started to smash its head against the wall. As if smashing its head against the wall would prove anything. It would hope that the pain and the blood and the fractured skull fragments would confirm in fact that it was real. Momoka, hey, are you listening to me? Look at me. It doesn't matter if you're what it matters if you want to survive, right? To escape? Let's just focus on that, okay? And after that, and then what? What would happen after the whole ordeal was over? Move on? Tell her parents? After all, those people she would go back to wouldn't be her parents. Her new parents were now an alien and some sister she had never met before. Would she be able to keep a straight face saying, "I love you, Mum and Dad," to her supposed parents? There would be no biological connection between them. There was a point in living after all this, the clone thought. Oh, was there a point in living after all this, the clone thought? Say something, please, Momoka. Let's just go. There was no point in having doubts now. It figured that it will sort everything out once this was over. Okay. Yeah. I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, this is just... Sister Etsuko. According to the note, the elevator up here leads to the attic. That sister though. Keiko, was it? Is it even worth talking to her? She seems to be a bit loony. She might be a crazy drunk, but she's the only person we can trust. She has the same goal as us, right? Putting a stop to all this and being able to leave home. Let's go then. Momoka pressed the button on the side of the door to call the elevator down. Finally, I found you girls. What the? She's got a gun on her. If I rush her with the axe, I'd be shot dead before I could even reach her. Sister Etsuko, why? Why do you have a gun? Just what's happening? Just tell us the truth. Please, just make this easy for me. Come here, girls. Set the gun down and walk over to us. We have no reason to trust you with that thing in your hand. You just don't understand. Why did you girls have to look into all this? You caused this. Sister Etsuko frantically waves the gun around and finally points it towards the girls. Just walk over here. I'm the one with the gun. Don't make me shoot you like this. She's gonna kill us no matter what. Kumi, Momoka, the elevator door is open. Get inside, quick. No way, what about you? She'll gun us down the moment we move. It's okay. I'm a sweet talker, unlike you. What are you saying, Chizuru? Tell us when, Chizuru. Momoka. Thank you. Think about what you're doing, Sister Etsuko. Shut up. I'm trying not to think what I'm doing. I'm protecting you. Do you think we all like this? Momoka, Kumi, go now. Kumi, let's go. Now. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it. Hey. Aw. I like Chizuru. God damn it, come on, please. You told me we just left her to die like that. Answer me. Quit the fucking silent treatment. It doesn't make you look badass or anything. Please, I don't want any of this. I just want it to stop. I'm sorry, Kumi. No. No. What the fuck is wrong with me? I should apologize. Chizuru, god damn it, I'll make them pay. What's going on at this school? We're gonna put a stop to it, okay? When the elevator reaches destination at the top, Momoka presses the emergency stop button. Who's there? Hey, we mean you no harm. Okay? I'm Kumi and this is Momoka. That's my axe. How'd you get that? We found it. Are you by chance the author of the notes scattered around here? My notes? Oh no. Have you come to execute me then? No, we're on your side. We want to escape from this place and we need your help. No way. Sane people? And you want to escape? Me too, me too. You have no idea how tough it's been living by myself. What do you say, partners? Shall we plan our exit? Hey, Keiko, have you been drinking? Cut the crap already. We don't got time for this shit. The sisters, they just killed our friend. What? They killed her? Yeah, they killed her in cold blood. And she said she was protecting us. What a crock. Oh man, this is bad. But also good. Now is the perfect chance to kill this monster. We're not killing no monster. We just want to escape and be done with the whole thing. And leave it alive? You do know why they're killing all the girls, right? Because the monster is panicking. You're a victim, aren't you, Momoka? You escaped and now you plan to tell everyone about it. You do that, this whole situation will go down. But if it's panicking this hard, then this could be bad. Real bad. It's ordering the sister to kill the girls because it's going to do what it was supposed to do. Mate and have offspring. It's going to multiply real fast, and by the time we set foot outside the school, the whole world will be gone, except for those monsters. That's why we gotta kill it. Okay, we get it. How do we get it then? How do we kill it? I have one theory, but I'm not sure if it'll even work. First, we gotta knock it out of its vessel. Its vessel? Yeah, who knows how long it's been inside that priest's body. And without a vessel to manipulate, it wouldn't be able to do all the shape-shifting. The shape of this thing is weird. When it's sleeping or unconscious, it takes the shape of the room it's in, like a liquid. Oh. That room? When it's unconscious, it reverts to the original form of the vessel. That's when we make our move. Whoa, if this thing is on high alert now, how are we going to put it to sleep? Well, I stockpiled on needles that the sisters use to drug the girls. If it's in its human form, then one injection should do. After that, we smash the head open so that we can force the alien out. We have to make sure that we're covering our orifices when we do so. And then what? After it's done with out of its shell, what do we do? Well, to be honest, I don't know. That's all I could gather from observing it. What happens after that is new territory. I guess, just gun it down in whatever form it's in after that. Gun it down with what? This axe? Sorry if you hear like plastic, I was sipping some water. No. With this. Sister Keiko withdraws a large shotgun from the hole in the wall. The weapon looks heavy in the sister's hands. I guess we gotta come up with a plan then, huh? I think I'm the fastest one, so I'll be able to stab the thing with drugs. Momoka, you hold the shotgun until I'm done with it. I feel confident with the axe, so I'll be in charge of getting the alien out of its head. What do I do then? Back up in case anything goes wrong. If any of us falls, you pick up our weapons and fight like hell, okay? Got it. Before the girls could carry out their plan, they had to prep. To make sure that none of them would succumb to the monster's control, Sister Keiko let Momoka and Kumi have a shot of vodka. The liquor burned its way down Momoka's throat and felt it ball up in a pit of fire inside her stomach. She wanted to throw it back up, but there was no time for that. Momoka and Kumi were now tipsy, but they fought their hardest to stay focused. The three of them went inside the elevator and called it down. When it reached the bottom, Momoka and Kumi were met with an unpleasant sight. Yokoichi? What happened here? Oh my god. Chizuru, Harimoto, Odagiri, Kihara. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What happened? After you guys all left, the sisters began going into every room and killing every girl. I hid to the basement since that's where you guys said you were going, and when I did, I heard a gunshot. I went into this room and saw Kihara on the floor. She was shot in the head. Sister Etsuko was in shock. I made a noise and she turned around and looked at me. I was scared, but she handed me the gun and asked me to kill her. So I'm so sorry, Harimoto. None of this would have happened if I hadn't told on you. This is all my fault. Everyone's all dying because of me. I failed God. So please, make me atone for my sins. You have to kill me too. What are you saying? There's no way you could have known this would happen. Sure, it is your fault, but asking us to kill you for it? That's just insane. We're going to fix this. If you truly want to pay for your sins, then let's try to get out alive. You know what you could do, Yokuichi? Go back to the sisters' office and radio for help. We'll take care of everything down here, okay? These sisters, they're not your friends anymore. Take that sister's gun and use it to protect yourself. Go now. Okay. Kumi, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Let's get moving. The priest is on the bottom floor. Let's get moving. We see any other sisters, we kill them. You got that? Got it. Is this the place? Yeah, the priest room's all the way down. Why don't you girls take another shot of vodka to be safe? Okay, I guess, I don't even know how to process anything that's happening at this point. I'm just gonna continue and see where we end up. This is a wild story and just... Yep. The girls decide that Sister Keiko should lead first, while Kumi follows her closely with the axe in hand. Momoka would be behind them both, watching them from the sidelines. When they enter the room, they see that it's completely empty. It's not here? Are we sure it's not someplace else? That could be the case, but why'd they let it out? It hasn't done that in all the time I've been here. With nothing happening in the room, Momoka begins to feel lightheaded. She was hoping that the adrenaline would keep her straight, but the vodka was really settling in now. Suddenly the door behind them shut closed. The walls began to seep blood from every corner and bulging arteries and veins from the floor. That son of a bitch. Someone let it out, now it's got us trapped in here. Where is it then? It's this entire room now. We got nowhere to drug it when it's at this size. What? The stench of raw meat and fat quickly filled the room, and with no ventilation, the air was almost staggering. The feet of the girls squished into the floor like they had just plopped their feet into mud, but it was all gore and awful. Suddenly, bulging tentacles took hold of Kumi's and Sister's ankles and swept them under their feet. They were suspended upside down in the air while Momoka remained grounded. Yeah, let me go! Let me go! The suspended girls dropped their weapons and they plopped into the ground when they slowly swallowed by the hungry floor. No! Stop! Stop! More tentacles emerged from the walls and ceiling alike, and they mauled the limbs of Kumi and Sister Keiko. Momoka couldn't do anything but squat down and panic. Momoka, look! There's pods everywhere! You have to destroy them! Huh? Pods around the room spouted from below and were throbbing in a disgusting maroon. Momoka could see webs of veins orchestrating the tentacles from the pods. Got it, huh? What is this? Just as Momoka was going to make her move, a large mass of meat coated in fatty oils and blood appeared right before her. Momoka, run! Run! Destroy the pods. Oh, okay. Ow. What? Ow. Ow. Are these what I'm destroying? No, stop. It hurts. It hurts. Kumi and Sister Keiko could do nothing but watch as Momoka's body was swallowed by the large mass of flesh. A tentacle protruded out of the monster's body and entered Momoka's ear. Momoka could no longer hear out of one ear. All in a single moment, the tentacle ingested all of Momoka's earwax and bursted her eardrum. It probed itself deeper into Momoka's head until it reached her brain. Momoka was instantly driven mad as the alien squeezed itself between the spaces of her brain. On the outside, Momoka's mouth was foaming and her body was spasming. Her bowels were emptied and the monster ingested that too. It would only be another couple seconds before Momoka's body was entirely consumed by whatever this was. Momoka thinks to herself about why she can still feel all this, but even her ability to think has been greatly reduced. She can't quite explain it, but she certainly feels every second of this. Momoka's consciousness was pushed back to the smallest part of her brain to accommodate this foreign intruder. The alien and Momoka now have a connected conscious, but Momoka can't understand any of it. Its thoughts are high-pitched and distorted as if its voice was put in a blender. This would be Momoka's life until the alien were to die, and that would not happen soon. Jesus. Game over. I'm just continuing through to the end. I just don't know what to even say. This is insanity. Am I doing damage? I don't... Like, is this what I'm meant to be destroying? I don't know. Because I don't know what I'm pressing. I'm like, I don't know if it's the right button or... Because I'm using a controller, not Z and A. Or whatever it says, Z and X. Okay, let's try that again. Do I don't know, do I have to spam it? Like, X to escape. I don't know if I assume that's doing damage, but... Maybe I hold it? Maybe they take a lot more than you'd think? Well, I haven't been hit yet since something. Alright, we got some strats. I feel like this is a bad ending regardless, but the pod exploded. Inside was a needle from Sister Keiko. Momoka obtained the needle. Oh, okay. Another needle. Go, 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 go. Oh, shit. Another needle. Okay. That's all the pods. I think, right? What do I do? Can't access the menu at the moment. Do I just go at this thing? When the monster tried to wrap itself around Momoka, Momoka withdrew the needle and stabbed it in its body. She injected the fluid inside. Oh, I was just going to do that 3 times. With the third and last needle put into the alien's body, the structure of the room begins to wobble. It's working! You're putting it to sleep! After a moment, the meat on the walls and ceiling began to peel back, making disgusting sounds as it retracts back into the alien's body. Kumi and Sister Keiko are released and fall onto the floor, making a heavy thud. The floor is back to being wood. The weapons that were previously swallowed also dropped from the ceiling. As soon as everything was back to normal, all that remained was the 3 girls and the body of a middle-aged man. He was on the ground. Kumi immediately picked up the axe and rushed over to the man's body. You bastard! She raised the heavy weapon over her shoulder and swung down with all her might. The man's head caved in and contorted when the blade connected with it. It almost seemed as if the injury woke him up as his body began to spasm. What the... Watch out! The meat's about to come out! Kumi, keep smashing the head! But Kumi wasn't even listening to his sister anymore. She was in her own world doing what she wanted to do. With each swing, Kumi screamed angrier and angrier. A primitive switch had flipped inside her brain. A switch that told her if she didn't keep swinging it would all be over. Finally, something that resembled chewed up fat popped out of the crushed man's ear. But even with the alien removed, Kumi continued to rain hell on the man's head. His eyes popped out, his jaw was unhinged, and hundreds of skull fragments were stabbing his exposed brain. Kumi felt if she axed his head into dust that she would get back her childlike innocence, that Chizuru would come back. They were both long gone now. It was impossible to retrieve any of them back. Kumi will now live with this traumatic experience for the rest of her life. This was not something that she could just move on with. Is that it? With the alien now out of its shell, it looked pathetic. It looked like stepped on gum. But Sister Keiko knew what the thing was capable of. She took the shotgun and pointed the barrel straight at it and then... Momoka. End. Oh. Oh, okay. Created by Mocha. Mocha. That's the end. Okay. I mean, I guess in the end, the big bad was killed. Okay. Thanks for playing. This is the bonus room. Be sure to save on a different save file to have access to this room after starting a new game. Interact with the wheelchair to hear developers' commentary. Interact with the meat pod in the upper left corner to return to the title. Interact with the axe to play the title screen music. Thanks for playing. Okay. Okay, so first off, we'll jump back. Okay, so I wanted to see what would happen if we didn't do anything here. Because you do actually have to press the button. So this time I'm not going to press it. And I want to see if something different happens. Or it's just going to wait on this screen. It may just force you to do it, I'm not sure. Because I don't know if the game over we got was kind of the alternative ending thing. Or because I think there's another ending, but it's more of just a game over. But I don't know if that's that or... I just want to try this before we, I don't know, I ramble for a bit, probably. Okay, it seems to just be stuck here. Okay, well, that was it for Momoka. That was a wild ride. I thought maybe just because you, like, actually had to press the button, if you didn't do it, maybe it'd play out differently. But I think that game over we got when I failed with the pods was kind of the other ending, so to speak. As I said, it's not like an actual second ending, more just a game over thing. But anyway, yeah, that's, I honestly don't know what to say about this. This was so messed up. And it took such a turn. It was like, the pacing was weird. I don't think it was necessarily bad, but it was just that, like, so unexpected. Like, it was like, okay, so nothing really happened. It's some, you know, but then it kind of had that feeling of like, okay, they went to the church at 3 AM and then nothing happened. She got in trouble, but then, you know, things are going to escalate more something. But no, it just took a sharp turn and got so messed up so fast. And yeah, I feel like this is pretty good. But I'm definitely mixed on a few things for sure. I do think it had a lot of text, a lot of black box, like no background, black box kind of text, which I'm mixed on it in terms of like, I wouldn't necessarily want depictions for some of that stuff, but I do think you could at least have the in-game, like this kind of thing, not like CGs or anything, but just, I do think there was quite a bit there where at the very least you could have had scenes playing out in the game at the very least. To give a bit more of a visual thing with a lot of that, because there was a lot of that. So if the developer is working on a remake, I hope they kind of put a lot more into having sort of, you know, just them automatic scenes that play out with the characters, however you'd best describe that type of thing. Because I don't think you need CGs necessarily. Like a lot of that stuff I think you wouldn't want graphically depicted, but they could be depicted in a very basic way of at least showing the characters and, you know, things like that. But yeah, and as for the description, I feel like this game went in a bit of a weird area. There's a fine line with some stuff where it can cross from horror into like fetish territory. We're talking some pretty fucked up fetishes, but I feel like this game is walking a real fine line sometimes, because I mean, it's definitely horror, but I don't know. I feel like it's a weird line where you get too descriptive about certain things and it gets weird, if that makes sense. I don't know. But I will say that this was, I would say this was a real standout in a positive way of being shocking, right? Like, I do not remember the last time I played an RPG Maker horror game that was this disturbing. But yeah, and it is, like, it's super messed up. It pretty much hit all the messed up stuff, like, I mean, it was literally a... I mean, there were... I don't even know. Like, they're 13, 14 years old, to be clear, these characters. And they're being cloned and having their legs chopped off. And then a creepy priest who is basically... what do you call it? They're possessed, essentially, but, you know, for lack of a better word. And that is addicted to sex. And also able to produce clones. So they can continually, like, cycle these girls out from upstairs to downstairs. And I mean, I just, you know... That's why I said, like, it gets into a bit of a weird area with some of this, I feel like. But I also appreciate, like, something like, I don't know, it's, I'm very conflicted on this one. Because I mean, it is, like, it's a very messed up horror, kind of anime kind of thing. I don't know, I think it works. I just think, I don't know, I would be so curious to see what a remake looks like, because I do feel like this is the type of game where it could be done a lot better. Just in certain ways. Yeah, I don't know. It definitely stood out for, like, how much reading there was on the black screen. Like, I feel like that's not that common in, like, RPG Maker horror. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's... I don't know, games are a visual medium, I suppose. And even in something like a visual novel, right, you tend to have backgrounds, you have characters on the screen type of stuff. Whereas in this, there was a lot of time where it was just like the black background. Yeah, I don't know, I think I'll just circle in my head here, so I might just wrap up. Overall, I think it was solid, but I think it did lean into getting a little weird with how descriptive certain things were. And honestly, I actually feel like this game was pretty tame on its warnings at the beginning. Oy. And I think I'm gonna have to add like a flashing lights warning or something too, maybe. Because there was a few spots there where it was like pretty flashy. I don't know where the line is for needing warnings for that kind of stuff in terms of people having issues with that stuff, but like with the pods, for example, that was like just flashing red and stuff, so there's that. I don't know, let me know what you thought if you made it all the way through this, and thank you very much for watching, I appreciate it. Yeah, I feel like I could just sit here rambling in a circle for way too long on this, so I'll just say it was pretty good. Could be a lot better in certain areas. I think, you know, it could have been, I think a lot of it could have been depicted better visually without getting weird with it, you know. And yeah. I don't know, I'm very curious to check out the developers' other stuff. The Corpse Party thing I mentioned actually looks really good. Looks like a pretty high effort kind of project. And it's a fan-made Corpse Party game, but it's made as like a direct sequel to the original Corpse Party game, so that's pretty interesting. And from what I saw on the itch page, it looked pretty cool, so that might be cool to check out at some point, because I actually did want to go back. I haven't played them, but like I want to play the original Corpse Party games and a few other older RPG Maker stuff, so yeah, it might be interesting. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Be well, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in something else soon. Bye bye.